Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss about stacks. A stack is an ordered collection of items in which an element may be inserted or deleted only at same end. Okay, or we can say that a stack is a ordered collection of items where the addition of new items and the removal of existing items always takes place at the same end. Okay, which means it is a collection of items. Stack is a collection of items, okay, in which the insertion and deletion takes place at same end. Okay, this is the rule for stack. Okay, insertion and deletion both are takes only in same end. Okay, the end is called as the top of the stack. Okay, here we said that the insertion and deletion only at same end, and this end we will call it as top of the stack. Okay, and the end opposite to the top is known as the base of the stack. And this is the figure we show about the stack. Here there is a items. Okay, 1 2 3 4 are the items we have, and the stack is, this is the push and pop. Push means insertion, pop means deletion here. Okay, here this is our, these are our items in the stacks. Okay, and this is top and this is base. Okay, the end from where we are delete the items and insert the item, this end we call it as top of the stack, and the end opposite to the top we call it as base. Okay, the most recently added item is the one that is in a position to be removed first. Okay, here 4 is the item we are added recently, right? So that 4 will be deleted or removed first. This principle is called LIFO, last in first out. That means 4 is the item which insert lastly, right? So, and this is the item we will remove first. That's why we call it as last in first out. Representation of stacks using array. Stacks can be represented using one-dimensional array. The items into the stacks are stored in a sequential order from the first location of the memory block. Okay, a pointer top contains the location of the top element of the stack. Okay, and a variable max stk contains the maximum number of element that can be stored in the stack. In the figure we can see that this is our stack. 0 1 2 3 4 are the elements we can store in that stack. Okay, this is our null element. Okay, we don't have elements here, and we can store maximum elements 4. Okay, 0 1 2 3 4, this is max stk. Okay, maximum number of element 4, but we have only 3 elements here, 10 20 30. Here top element will be 30. Okay, this is the null point, this is max stk point, and this is the top point. Okay, if we attempt to add a new element beyond the maximum size, we will encounter a stack overflow condition. Okay, that means similarly you can't remove elements beyond the base of the stack. If in the case, we will reach a stack underflow condition. See, that means here we have null element and max STK element. Okay, that means here we can only insert the element maximum number element of 4, right? So if we want to add a new element beyond the maximum size, okay, beyond the maximum size, then we will encounter a stack overflow. That means there is no space for a new element. Similarly, if you want to remove elements beyond the base of the stack, that means if we want to remove element beyond the base, okay, there is no elements, then we will come stack underflow condition. Okay, the condition top max stx is equal to max stx indicates that the stack is full, and top is equal to null indicates the stack is empty. Okay, operations on stacks. Stack is need to, it creates a new stack that is empty. Okay, stack is a operation which creates new stack, okay, which is empty, and it needs no parameter and returns an empty stack. Okay, stack is a operation which creates a new stack. Okay, push means it adds a new item to the top of the stack. Okay, push is an operation which is used to insert an element into the stack. Pop, it removes the top item from the stack. Pop operation is used to remove the items or delete the items from the stack. Okay, pick, it returns the top item from the stack but does not remove it. Okay, that means it returns the item from the stack but it does not remove the item. Okay, is empty, it tests whether the stack is empty or not. Okay, to test the condition of the stack. Okay, it reach stack underflow condition or not, we use is empty. Okay, size, it returns the number of the items on the stack. Okay, size operation returns the number of items on the stack. Push operation, the process of adding one element or item to the stack is represented by an operation called push operation. Okay, if we want to insert an element or an item to the stack, we use push operation. Okay, the new element is added at the topmost position of the stack. Okay, as we discussed, we have to insert the element to the stack only from top end. Okay, algorithm for push operation. Push of stack top item. Okay, stack is the array with n elements, top is the pointer to the top of the element of the array, item to be inserted. Okay, step 1, if top is equal to n minus 1, okay, here we are going to insert an element into the stack, right? So step 1 is if top is equal to n minus 1, then check overflow. If there is overflow for the stack, we have to check it. Okay, then print stack is full or overflow. Okay, exit. Otherwise, step 2, top is equal to top plus 1. We have to increment the number of elements to be inserted. So we have to top is equal to top plus 1, increment the top. Then stack of top is equal to item. The incremented space, we have to insert the new element. Then step 4 will be written. This is the algorithm for push operation. Pop operation, the process of deleting one element or item from the stack is represented by an operation called as the pop operation. Okay, that means if you want to remove or delete any element or a item from the stack, we use pop operation. Okay, the insertion or deletion operation, we call it as pop operation in the stack. Algorithm: pop of stack comma top comma item. Here stack is the array with n elements. Top is the pointer to the top of the element of the array, and item to be deleted. Step 1. If top is equal to null, then we have to check whether stack is underflow condition, whether stack is in the underflow condition. Then print stack is empty or underflow. That means we can't delete any items because there is already no item in the stack. That's why print stack is empty or underflow. Exit and end of the if. Step 2. Item is equal to stack of top. Okay, copy the top element. Okay, we have to copy the top element. Okay, because we have to, if we have to remove any element from the stack, top is equal to top minus 1, that is decrement of the element. Okay, return. This is about the pop algorithm. Applications of stacks: it is used to reverse a word. Okay, stack is used for reverse a word. You push a given word to stack letter by letter and then pop letter from the stack. If you want to reverse any word, then we will use stack operation. Okay, undo mechanism in the text editor, use stack operation. Backtracking: this is a process when you need to access the most recent data element in a series of elements. Once you reach a dead end, you must backtrack. Okay, that means if you want to check the recent element access, we will use the stack operation. Okay, in a computer, if we see the recent process, we can see that the most recent program or process we did in the computer, right? So in for that case we will use stack operation. Language processing compiler. Syntax: check for matching braces in implemented by using stack. Conversion of decimal number to binary number, we will use stack operation. Conversion of infix expression into prefix and postfix, we will use stack operation. In quicksort and runtime memory management also, we will use stack operation.